Amanda Nunes knocked out Holly Holm. Not a lot more you can say about it. Amanda Nunes won. Holly Holm did not. Holly Holm, she's, as far as perception, it's rough. She should have been the first featherweight champion. She should have beat Jermaine Durandamy. She earned that. Amanda Nunes is the best female fighter of all time in my estimation. But if you want to argue with me and say Valentina Shevchenko actually is, even though there are two fights that on paper say otherwise, Joe, I could be talked into it. There, at points, I could have been talked into Joanna. Now, granted, Joanna lost to Shevchenko with, it wasn't even close. So I think that eliminates her. Ronda Rousey, not in the conversation anymore. I can't put Cyborg in that conversation because outside of Holly Holm, I don't look at a lot of great fighters. Marloes Coenen and Holly Holm are her two best victories. Okay, those are very good. Amanda Nunes, Joe, has beaten Holly Holm, Chris Cyborg, Pennington, Shevchenko, Rousey, Tate, McMahon. She has beaten every single UFC bantamweight and featherweight champion and every Bellator featherweight champion. Oh, by the way, she's also beaten who should be the only UFC flyweight champion. And there's a real good possibility if Nico Montano can reel three off, she's beaten the other one too. Joe, Amanda Nunes, what's left?
At the moment, nada. Right, there isn't much left for her. But being a two-division champ, there are options for her. I'm kind of paying very close attention to some of the fights that are going to be taking place shortly with some of the ladies that are booked. So it remains to be seen what will happen in that division. But yeah, if you're asking me to pick, if I had no choice but to pick, you got to pick one. Who is the greatest of all time, Amanda Nunes or Valentina Shevchenko? I will say Amanda Nunes. I will say it. She is the greatest of all time. But for me, not for everybody, but for me, that asterisk of Valentina Shevchenko, because of the first two fights that they had, especially the last one that I scored for Valentina, leads me to believe that some way, somehow, these two ladies are going to meet again. Where, I don't know. How, I don't know. It's got to be at 135, but Valentina does have some work in her division to clean that up, right? To make sure that there's no more contenders, even though the contenders that are there right now, she's probably going to beat them anyways. But eventually, these two are going to have to meet for a third time, right? And if Valentina wins, actually, it doesn't matter. The winner of that fight, hopefully decisive enough, will be the greatest of all time.